He keeps trying to take my Cheetos. Stop. They're mine. I don't eat your food. Stop. No. Because they're mine. Yes. Now leave my Cheetos alone. Casey's being mean to me. Stop eating my food. Yes, that one we agreed to. Our Cheetos. Okay, so straight up, Casey and I, to make it fair, we have our own shelves with our own food.
I feel like very chaotic today.
Casey and I have our own shelf. Get the fucking bag of chips away from the mic. Casey and I have our own shelves with our own food, and so I have Cheetos, and she was eating them without even asking. It's my food. I paid for it. Mine. Doesn't even give a shit. Changed the last sentence, everything was good until that. Turns out she was. Turns out Aerith was a vampire all along. Cheeto abuse. It's confirmed. Don't touch my shelf of food, man. Don't make me all sneeze on all of it. Yeah. By the way, in the background, you can see her eating chips. Those are also my bags. That's also my bag of chips. But we agreed that she could have some. If you eat that entire bag, I swear to. Okay, I'm gonna be straight with you. You eat all of my food, I'm gonna be here. I have a. We only so we. So just so you guys know. Casey and I go grocery shopping twice a month, but because of how this month has been, we're only go grocery shopping like once this month. Okay, so because we can't go grocery shopping again until the 1st because of how we have things set up. So if she eats all of my food, I won't have any food until the end of the month. And to think, I bought her pizza yesterday, and then she goes around and eats my food. This motherfucker. She's gonna eat it all. That's 3 chips so far. You heard it, so far. Casey, how dare you? Please, anyways. We did it. We liberated Alamigo. I don't know what to say. I don't even know how to feel about it all. Relief, I suppose. Pride and hope too. We did it, Father. Yida, Papalymo, Conrad, Befrid, Minfilia. We really did it. Hey, don't you feel you have to stand here listening to me mumble? Everyone else will want to talk to you. You beat him after all. You're the hero of this story. So run along and take your cloutids. Yes, right. I am the hero of this story. I'm a fucking hero. I'm a bad bitch. I can't help it. Okay, Casey. You're just bratty. It's true though, Casey. You can't deny it. Huh? Nothing like Siri. Confirmed. Confirmed.
For you to best Xenos, even after we had harnessed the power of a primal, it's a testament to your ever-growing strength. Not bitter to have had your vengeance stolen from you by another. There is some small regret, perhaps, but that is outweighed by the satisfaction I find in his death. I commend you, Bella. As should we all. Xenos was a monster and a tyrant, the man who killed my father and countless others of my countrymen. The world is a better place without him in it. I should also praise Master Alphanal for his foresight and restraint. Had he not intervened, I might have had the pleasure of being reunited with Hikaru and his Lupin brothers. It was a timely intervention, full glad am I not to have been burdened with the guilt of killing my Lord Hien's most trusted allies. Indeed, my friend, indeed. Indubitably. Indubitably. Yes, yes. Minago, my dude. Can you believe it? We won. We beat the bastards. Alamigo, Alamigo. Sorry, got a bit carried away there, didn't I? It's hard not to, you know?
We owe it to the friends we buried to shout and scream and cheer with all of our hearts. I want them to know it wasn't for nothing. It's finally over and they can rest in peace. You hear that, lads? We'll be all right. We'll be. Oh, not again. I'm sorry. I'm so bleeding happy. I could cry.
I need fuel to write more fan fiction. Yeah. So does Casey, apparently. Oh. I don't know what you're talking about, Casey. I came up with that quote. I don't know what you're talking about. Casey just eating all the food, you know?
After all we have been through, I really should know better than to worry, but as ever, the relief I felt upon finding you hale and whole in the royal menagerie well nigh reduced me to tears. The warrior of light, victorious again. I should be surprised if some part of you had not come to resent the title and responsibilities which accompany it. You must forgive us if we call you hero, and you accomplish heroic feats. But as the warrior of light goes, so goes the world. You should take pride in the good you have done, and in the good you have inspired others to do. You are a natural-born leader of men, Bella. All these people weren't just following the commanders, they were following you. When you led them to victory, to freedom. Alas, not everyone could see the journey through its end. But history shall remember them, and the glorious future they made possible.
Why do you need to write fan fiction? You can just think it. Shake my head. Yeah. You're gonna eat all my food. Well, put it back.
You eat it.
Oh my god. Put this back. You took it out of its rightful place. Now put it back. She's just leaving shit everywhere that I'm gonna have to clean up.
The hero of the hour. I suppose we'll have to add a liberator to your titles. With their commander fallen, the remainder of the 12th chose to surrender to our forces. After 20 long years, it's official. The occupation has ended. But now the hard work starts. Though the people had their fill of kings, there is no clear consensus on to what sort of government they would prefer instead.
Indeed, Father. Momentous as the achievement may be, the road which lies before us is no less uncertain than the one we have walked.
Aye. Yet, if we can overcome 2 decades of oppression, I have no doubt we can find a way forward. Thank you, Bella, for helping to make this dream a reality.
Okay, Mom.
Casey, put it back. Put it back, Casey. The food, put it back. Why are you being this way, Casey?
Casey is being so sassy today. Put the food that you are eating back.
Finished your rounds? Great. In that case, I'd like you to come with me back to Ralgro's Reach.
No.
Not for a rematch or anything, sadly. I want to call the sounds together. I'll explain later.
I left it there in case you wanted any, since it's your food and all. Well, I don't want any. So now you're just leaving it there. I don't want any. Casey, why are you being this way?
I don't know where to begin.
Yes.
We've been through a lot together, haven't we?
Yes, we
Can't
have.
thank you enough. There's something I need to say to you all. That is, if you have a moment.
Is Lee's leaving us forever to become queen? Is she gonna become Quan? All the scions are here.
Good. You're all here. Good. Good. Thank you doesn't really suffice, does it? I'm grateful. Truly grateful from the bottom of my heart.
You're welcome.
But I know you didn't fight so hard just to hear me or anyone else say that. You fought because you wanted to help, because you believed it was right. Because you're scions.
You're a scion
now, I'm
too, Lise.
obviously a scion, but as Conrad left me in charge of things here, I also have responsibilities to Alamigo.
Lise is
When
leaving
I put
us.
it like that, though, I realized I couldn't even pretend to be impartial anymore. So it seemed best to make it official. As long as I serve Alamigo, I can't be a scion. It might be selfish and short-sighted, but that's my decision.
Oh, Lise. She's leaving us. She's leaving our ragtag party.
Am I to understand that you summoned us all, some of us still nursing wounds, to hear this?
Yeah, the fuck, Lise.
Oh, I didn't,
Yoshola's on her deathbed. You made her walk out here in the burning hot sun just to state the obvious.
Forgive me, Lise.
This
Was but a
motherfucker.
jest.
This motherfucker. He's gonna get syncope, dude.
But this I say with the utmost sincerity. Scion or no, we are comrades, now and ever after.
Yay. Friendship.
Is that not so?
With the power of friendship. Oh.
There you have
Yeah.
it. Come what may, you may count on us in your hour of need. We shall never refuse you.
Oh. We'll always be there for you,
Stola.
Lise.
oh gods. I swore I wouldn't cry.
I'm crying. I cry.
Let's hold around her and beat the shit out of her. Everyone's so happy because the power of friendship prevails. Who's on the beach? Is it Lord Hien? Who's? Oh, it's a fisherman. Who's that?
Come back here, you slippery little devil. To think fishing could be so difficult.
Is that Kosetsu, dude? Is it our boy? Oh my god, I thought he
What
died.
greater proof of a man's lingering mortality than an empty belly? A fate worse than death.
Bruh, I thought he got shot 3 times in the chest while holding up an entire building that then crushed him. How is he alive?
Fie on it. To have
What the
arrived at
fuck?
the appointed place and time only to survive
Essential
by mere
oils, you're
force
right,
of
Casey.
habit. Truly, the Kami are not finished with us yet. Oh, capricious fortune.
Holy shit!
How you test me with this wretched soul.
Holy shit, dude. How the fuck? How did he survive? We literally saw him get shot 3 or 4 times in the chest. And he saved her. Why? Let her die. She's evil. You can go suck it. And how did they get on a deserted island? Holy shit. How? I want to know how. I need to know how he survived. Our boy. This is indeed the work of either Shinryu or Omega. And since there's undeniably something down there radiating a massive amount of energy, which cannot very well be the late Viceroy's Lapdragon, yes, I think we have our suspect. It was Omega. Oh, this is
a mess of our own making, so it falls to us to clean it up. Won't be easy, but is it ever?
Ooh, is that Jesse from Final Fantasy VII? Now comes the part where you say you've got no choice but to divert company resources and employees to this pet project of yours. Lost profits and belligerent clients be damned.
Financial considerations notwithstanding, you have to admit there is an unquantifiable benefit in giving our people the opportunity to study such advanced technology.
Oh, is that before or after you blow it up or seal it away? Fine, but the moment I judge this little venture as an unsuitable risk to the Ironworks, I'm ending it. Savvy? And to keep you honest, using my authority as deputy president, I've gone ahead and brought in a consultant, a master engineer and a mechanical genius.
Oh no, who is it? You didn't. Is it?
It's Nero. It's fucking Nero. Of course it's Nero. It's always Nero. Everything leads to Nero. Everything leads to Nero. Everything leads to Nero.
Now, you mustn't build their expectations too high. It will be less dramatic when I surpass them.
Oh no, absolutely not. This is not happening. Everything leads to Nero. Everything. It's always Nero.
Nero told Seva, eager to begin his first day as a loyal member of the Ironworks team. Looking forward to working with you, Garland.
The lightning does not help. Thunder and lightning. Oh, you vampires. So fell the hunter, but what of the hound? So rose the children, but what of the something?
I ain't watching vampire shit, dude.
Carla, it's giving Carlisle colon and positive said that before, but still, yeah, Nero is Carlisle confirmed. Arvinald's adventure. 41 quests to go.
Come to see how we're getting on?
Yes, it's almost like we've never left.
We've made good progress since we took back Alamigo, but there's one big issue we still have to address. Leadership. The Domans had Lord Hien ready and willing to take the throne, but we've got no one like that here. Theodoric was our last ruler, and he wasn't called the Mad King for nothing.
Dude, the Mad King?
Suffice it to say, our people have had their fill of kings, which means we need to find a new way forward.
Democracy.
If only it were that easy. Everyone and his uncle has an opinion.
Democracy.
For the time being, we're just going to have to keep leaning on General Aldin and the Alliance for support, and see if we can't find a solution together. Something tells me we're going to be hosting a lot of meetings in the near future.
Almost like that's how government works. You host meetings to know what's gonna happen.
And if that's what it takes, I'm ready to talk till my jaw aches.
Well, you better. You better, Liz. You're in charge.
The reach is yours, Nago. Don't do anything I wouldn't.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Commander, yes. Haha!
Ah, there you are. I've been searching all over for you.
Hello, Arnvald.
Don't worry, it's nothing bad. That said, this might not be the best place to talk. Will you join me?
I mean, do I have any other choice, Arnvald? He's gonna try to kill me, I already know it. Everyone tries to kill me in the end.
I'll get to the point. Might you be interested in a spot of adventure?
Yes,
After all,
adventure.
we were adventurous before we were scions, were we not?
Yes, sir. Adventures out there.
After routing the Imperials and liberating Alamigo, I reckon we've earned a bit of respite, don't you? And what better way to spend it than by returning to our roots? So, what say you? Shall we call on Alphino and go adventuring?
Twist my arm, why don't you? It's about time. It's what we do, I suppose. It's what we do. We adventure. It's what we do. What we do. You know, this is boring. Me. You're not boring, Andy. You're not boring. Don't even say that, dude. You know who's boring? Where's Onyx? Onyx is very boring. He sits around and eats our food and doesn't pay bills. Yeah, exactly. He's sleeping. Boring. Alright then, let's go and find Master Levier. Actually, leave that to me. I want you fresh for our little adventure. Wait for us by the Aetherites and we'll be along shortly. See you there. Okay, Arnvald. He's an angel in sharp. Onyx is very sharp. Onyx is not sharp. Onyx is boring. I want a more energetic cat case. Let's get a new one. No comments. Case, let's get 3 cats. You don't want 3 more cats, Casey? No, 3 more, so we'll have 5. Like a lint ball and with staples in it. That's essentially what he is. Fine, 7 more cats. You've twisted my arm. Wait, it's the hunt for Omega. Yeah. That's something. That's the side thing we'll do eventually. 7 more cats. We'll have 9. No, every time we got 3 or had 3 cats, it ends horribly. Well, luckily, it'll be fine. We'll just get 17. Greetings, Bella. 'Twould seem we are to accompany our Arnvald on some manner of escapade. Have you any idea what we've gotten ourselves into? Allow me to explain. It'll be something of a history lesson, but I'll try to be brief. No snoring, if you please. Now, the events I would speak of occurred before the occupation, back when Alamigo was still a monarchy and Theodoric sat the throne. A uniquely brutal despot, by all accounts. As he was, the King of Ruin suffered no rivals, real or imagined, and his dispute with the monks of the Fist ended with Aralga's Reach being burned to the ground. In the later years of his rule, he was seized by the unshakable belief that unseen forces were conspiring to steal his crown. And so he ordered that every soul with a claim to the throne be executed, including his own family. The wealth of the poor sods he put to death became the property of the king, and it said that these royal treasures were hoarded somewhere in the palace. Thus was born the legend of the Mad King's Trove. I believe I see the direction of our adventure is to take. I assume you have a mind to unearth this hidden bounty? You assume correct. And would it also be correct in assuming that the legend is widely known? Others must surely have gone in search of your prize, tempting as it seems. Well, of course we won't be the first to make the attempt. Following Alamigo's liberation, more than a few eager soldiers turned the palace upside down in hopes of claiming an easy fortune. But even after scouring every room from dawn to dusk, they uncovered not a single coin. The gold lust drained away as quickly as it came. And the legend of the Mad King's Trove remains simply that, a legend. But I see you have no intention of letting this story end there. What self-respecting adventurer would? Imagine the 3 of us delving into a decades-old mystery. Tell me the thought doesn't set your heart to racing.
You're going to be like the crazy old cat lady that used to live close to where I lived before. She had like 17 cats. Casey is a crazy cat lady. Yes, yes, she is. I've learned the box emote. Yeah. Woo.
My God, look at all this armor.
Darkness below.
News of Domars and Alamigo's liberation has kindled flames of revolution in every corner of the Empire. I hear the Imperial province of Dalmasca
has already risen up in liberation.
Dalmasca, dude! Dalmasca!
Dalmasca is the starting area in Final Fantasy XII, by the way. Dalmasca is very important.
Which means the Gallians must surely have their hands full. What better time than now to indulge in such a diversion? Tell us, Arnvald, have we any clues as to where we might begin our search? Well, judging by how the other treasure hunters fared, losing about the palace isn't like to get us anywhere, so probably need to ask around. Would that be another way of saying no?
Well,
yes. I see. In that case, I shall pay a visit to the Allied Archivists and request access to the records seized from the Imperials. The Gallians are meticulous about such things. They uncover the trove during their occupation. The event is certain to have been recorded. In the meantime, the two of you can track down those who worked as palace servants and officials in Theodric's day. Even if they would have been at least 20 at the time, you will be looking for people who have seen 40 summers or more. Anything they can tell you about the king and his bloody deeds may prove useful, so be sure to listen well. Arnvald, pray try your luck in the fringes and the peaks, whilst Bella makes the rounds in the Alamigan quarter. And there I was thinking I was the party leader. Not that I mind, of course. Let's be about it then. We can meet afterwards at Gilbard's Gate.
off we go. Treasure hunting, because that's what we do. We are the hunters of the treasure. Yes. Don't laugh at me. Oh. Casey's fanfiction is, and I quote, the most hilarious thing she has ever read, and that's why she's laughing. She is dying of laughter right now. She is absolutely crying.
In the palace? No, not me, lass. Surely you've heard stories of the Mad King. He used to hold public executions up on the divine audience. Anyone, and I mean anyone, suspected of conspiring against the crown was flung from the top of those steps. Suffice to say, they stayed away from the palace as possible.
Okay. Here's the currents. Northeast. This way. Because we still can't fly here until we find it. Where is it? Northeast. We'll go farther northeast in a second. Mature maid.
You want to hear an old maid's stories, do you? Aye, well, most of them I know of the Mad King is common knowledge. You'd only seen his royal majesty when he deigned to attend the executions he ordered. And after a while, even watching his enemies die wasn't enough to coax him out of hiding. They say he has started seeing assassinations in every shadow and wouldn't set foot outside the palace walls. I was offered work there as a royal servant once, but the mere thought of it left me in a cold sweat.
Yeah, no one wanted to work for him because then they would probably die. Ain't that the life? Oh, there it is, right in front of me. Perfect. Now we can fly. Retired Rodegan, you!
I served at the pleasure of King Theodric, and lived to tell the tale. One of the palace guards I was. Truth be told, it was a dark chapter in my life, and one I'd sooner forget. Hardly a night went by when we didn't hear blood-curdling screams echoing from the inner chambers, which of course we were under orders to ignore. So we'd stand still as statues, trying not to imagine what horrors were unfolding within. Hell's bent on finding out what happened in the palace. Head down the street here and ask old Arnold. He was the king's head scribe.
If you say so. Arnold, where are you at? Arnold, there you are. Arnold. Yes, I'm Arnold. What do you want with me? Have me dredged up some decidedly unsavory memories. Yet if Alamigo is to move forward, we must needs acknowledge that this misdeeds of the past. Very well. I shall tell you what I remember. You know Theodric's paranoia and the public executions of his kinsmen. Those were terrible enough, but in his last days, the king's fevered mind settled upon an even grislier method of disposal, which only a chosen few were uncomfortable enough to witness. His Majesty ordered the court thaumaturge to unleash a vile curse upon the remaining members of the royal family, a magic which transformed them into fiends and of hideous aspect. The resulting monstrosities were then cast into the darkness below the palace. Even now, my sleep is troubled by nightmares. Others of Theodric's blood were prone to share his madness, and mayhap it is a kindness that the monarchy ended with him. I see. I see. Where's Alpha now? There you are. So he went crazy and transformed all of his kinsmen into monsters, which I'm assuming we're gonna have to go kill.
Since we're all here, why don't we share what we've learned?
Allow me to begin then. As promised, I scoured the Imperial records for any mention of fantastic treasures, and precisely none. It is just possible, I suppose, that a corrupt official deliberately hid the fact of the trove's discovery, hoping to enrich himself. I find it rather unlikely that so valuable a find would stay a secret for long. I conclude that our prize either does not exist, or that the Imperials somehow overlooked it. What of you, Bella? Are your investigations any more fruitful? Turned into monsters? And what could he mean by this darkness beneath the palace, I wonder?
I'm an old man in Alighieri who spoke of the palace's subterranean prison, but he said not of cursed abominations.
If the Imperial archives were also silent on the subject of fiends inside the palace grounds,
could this scribe fellow have been spinning her a yarn, do you think? You believe him, Bella?
his fear seemed genuine. He was pretty scared. He goes like, "Oh, I'm so scared." And,
he was pretty scared.
He was afraid. That doesn't lend credence to the tale, though I'm not sure how that helps us in our search. Not be so hasty. Arnold's anecdotes may very well have told us where the trove is hidden, but ere I share my theory, there is a matter I would clarify. Arnvald, you spoke of the light-hearted adventure. But it seems a deeper motive for this expedition. Why are you so intent on finding this treasure?
I'm of his blood.
It wasn't all pretense, I swear it. But you're right. My father was in the Imperial Army, a man of Garlean blood. I trust you know what I mean when I say that my Alamegan mother did not welcome my arrival. As I grew, she would check my brow over and over, convinced that a spot of my skin was an emerging third eye, like the kind you see in pure-blood Garleans. My mother did not care for this taunting reminder of my heritage, and took up a knife. War paint served to cover the scar.
That's why he has paint on his face.
In the end, she turned me out into the streets, and I was left to haunt the alleyways of Alamigo, a feral child who got what he needed through begging, cunning, or worse.
The best I can say about the years that followed is that I survived, but I hated the animal I'd become. Eventually, I left the city behind me and joined a group of refugees bound for the other side of the wall. It was then that I turned to adventuring, and the road led me into the company of the Scions. I tell you this so that you can understand. I know all too well what poverty and hunger can do to a person. I drew steel on ordinary folk for a measly crust of bread. With the Ordric's goal, I could spare my countrymen the shame of living like that. Thank you, Arnvald, and I apologized. That cannot have been pleasant to recall, but I felt it best to be clear in our intentions. Well, Bella, you are content to surrender the treasure to Arnvald's noble cause and claim the thrill of adventure as your reward?
I mean, I guess. We never see profit anyways.
Then I should be glad to tell you my theory on the resting place of the Mad King's Trove, if you are minded to hear it.
We're Slayer. Yeah, we slay things. Yeah. I hope we're a Slayer, at least not a Fender.
Recommended gear is still our current... Oh, it's because I haven't opened it up.
Opening. What?
Now, new gear.
Yes.
What does this other gear even look like? Didn't it come with a headpiece? Or a chest piece? Oh no, did we get the wrong one? I think we grabbed the wrong one. Or did we? What did we even get in our inventory? We had necklace, earring, bracelet, ring, and ring. Oh, okay, it was just... Okay, it was just necklaces and shit. That makes sense. Okay.
The Mad King's Trove.
Actually, it may happen to be better if we just adjourn to a more suitable location.
In case a rival treasure hunter overhears your plans, you mean? Good thinking.
That was not exactly the reason, but 'tis certainly a valid concern. Let us convene on the southern edge of Loch Seld.
Oh, we're going.
We're going to the south.
Or actually north of here,
But still, the south.
fly. Over the wall we go. Here. Go, go, go. Forgive me, it was not my intention to draw out proceedings. I simply wish to have the lock in sight while I explain things. Prior to the great flood of the 6th Umbral Calamity, salt lakes you see before you were yet dry ravines. This, believe it or not, was the site of the ancient city of Scala, which rose and fell during the fifth astral era. From that, what we know of the period, the city was already deserted by the time the waters began to rise. Having been all but destroyed by war, yet its ruins remain to the day at the bottom of the Loch Seld. My belief that the darkness beneath the palace mentioned by Theodric's former scribe was not a reference to the prison, but to a place still further below, the ruins of Scala. I further surmise that the Mad King's fortunate kinsmen were cast down there not simply out of a desire to punish them, to discourage exploration. Theodric wanted to keep the ruins secure. Wait, you're saying they were meant to guard the Mad King's Trove? Precisely. And since we know the court thaumaturge was involved, we can safely assume that any entrance into the Old City will have been magically concealed.
Explain how a legion of Imperial soldiers and the gods know how many Almegans never found a trace to the trove.
We, however, have certain advantages which they did not enjoy. Bella, would you be so good as to swim down to the bottom of the loch and search for an underwater route into the ruins? While you do that, Arnvald and I will seek an Enscorel portal within the palace. Sorry, the heat is and the talking is the most I've talked in a long time since getting sick. So it's getting to me. It is indeed getting to me. We're going all the way over here and underwater. And we're going down, 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 down. All the way down. We found a hole. You've discovered a passage appears to lead under the plow's foundations. Press on and find out where it goes. Luckily, we breathe underwater. Go, horse. I found the door. A stone door. You've come to a worn stone door, standing temptingly ajar. It would appear you have found an entrance into the subterranean ruins. Womp 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 womp. Bella, it's off for now. We have searched the prison beneath the palace and have found a door concealed by enchantments. Have you aught to report? And you believe it leads into the ruins? Excellent. And I propose we proceed from our respective entry points and look to meet somewhere in the middle. Oh come on, you two. We might as well make it a race. Victory goes to the first adventurer to find the treasure. Godspeed. We can go to the drowned city of Skalalala now. The drowned city of Skalalala. Not Alamigo, here. No. I saw you down here, right, you triple triad person. I see you. I'm gonna kick your ass in particular. I'ma kick your ass in particular, Imperial deserter. No, not small talk. Fallen Ace, and that's it. Okay, he's got 3 cards though that we could win. Oh, is that a Stinian? Dude, that's a pretty cool card. That's a pretty cool card. Fuck. He has Connie Senna too, dude. Nail Von Darnus. I don't even think we've seen this person yet in game. I'm gonna take this card. They didn't. Really? Interesting. Elseviotsu. Is the person we need. This is the person that'll give us more cards. I can already see it. Otsuyu. Give us all the cards. Let me draw. Give us cards. Yeah. Then hiya. Then hiya. No, stop doing draws, man. It's just a draw every single time. It's just a draw after draw after draw. Stop it. I want to win a match. I want to win a match. Stop it. You son of a bitch.
Son of bitch. The one card I could not beat that they put there. Son of bitch. I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna win. Motherfucker. We're just drawing over and over again.
We're evenly matched, you see.
Son of bitch.
There's just more draws. There's draws everywhere. Oh.
Interesting. Very interesting.
I won a match.
And they gave me a card. Gave me Fordola Rem Lupa Dupa. Queen Lupa Dupa. Queen Oompa Loompa. She actually be good for our deck though? Is Fordola even gonna be good for our deck? The 5/8, no it's not. But hey, let's go into the dungeon. Go back into the dungeon. We're in ruins of Skalalalala. Oh, he's so cute. Look how he's so cute.
Okay, let's do our best.
We're gonna do our best. It's been a bit, and I'm kind of out of it. So we'll see how good this goes. Big pulls, big pulls. Beyblade mode activate. Blah. I was a Beyblade, you see. Beyblade. My stomach is very, very upset. We just gotta get through the dungeon. Let's go get them. Look at all these small boys. These little salt swallow larvas, dude. They're so cute. They're so cute, dude. First boss. It's the horse with the face. Oh wait, it just has a horse face. It's a horse. It's a kelpie. It's a kelpie. Ooh, my stomach is not in a good spot right now.
We gotta rush through this dungeon, dude.
Easy avoidance, dude. I did the common sense strat. It said push, so I went up against the boss because I could only assume it was going to push me back. The common sense strat. No, stop. Leave. Oh. The rising seas. Kill this thing quicker. We got this. We did it. And what did we got? We got boots that aren't for me, but they look stylish as hell. We'll greet them. Got some stylish shoes. And I got them. I got both the items. Because they stylish as hell. Stone faux bad. Get 'em, fighting Rocky boys. Fucking die. I'm honest, this entire dungeon, like the music has been so like peaceful. It doesn't feel like we're in any kind of intense situation. It doesn't feel like we're even running through a dungeon. It's just so calming. It's like typical normal like overworld adventure in the wilds kind of music. More shoes. We'll greet those ones too. Let's keep on keeping on, buddies. Keep on keeping on. This is a lot of stuff. There's a lot of enemies, I'm gonna be honest. Our tank is a warrior. Should be fine. Totally fine. Easy. Oh, actually, I say easy, but then the tank was getting very low in health. But it's fine. It just, even though there's a bunch of enemies and the tank almost stat at 1 point, it's like it's still at no point has it felt threatening. It's just the music. It just feels out of place for being in a dungeon. Okay, we got a new necklace, greed. Next boss is whatever this baby looking thing is. The old one is a baby, okay? It's just a baby statue. It is a baby statue.
Oh, my stomach.
The regrets are real. Ooh. We did it. Come on, buddies. We got this. Poke it to death. We got this. Motherfucker. No, it's still alive. We did it. Okay. We're fine. We made it out alive. I thought that other person was going to kill it, but they did not. They missed. That's a lot of boom booms, dude. What do we got? We got thaumaturgy gloves. And we got earrings. I'm winning everything. I'm the true wiener. The true wiener. More loot. Is it more me being... I can't. I already own that item. Look at that Zangbeto. He looks like it looks like what's his name? Typhon. He looks like Typhon. A remodeled Typhon. Easy wins, my guy. Easy wins. Go, go, go. We are all Typhon now. Get him, get him. Get him. And fuck. Go, go, go. So easy, dude. What do we got? What do we got? Anything for me? I'm just gonna greet it. Hey, look at that. Look at that. We still got it. Because no one is actually needing on loot. I'm assuming all these people are just running this for they're probably running it for their, what's that called? Their Wonder Tales. Or for the extra poetic winnings. Unlike me, who actually has to run it for story purposes. These poor royals, though, look at them. They were turned into monsters. Get out of my face, man. These things just need to die. Release at last. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? What's the final boss? Look at that boy. Oh my god, it's a chimera. It is a badass looking manticore. Heodric. Is that loot better? It was not. Look at Heodric Poison Tongue. Let's do it, friends. The power of friendship, anything is possible. Best advice for us is if you are new, treat it like a Dark Souls boss. Yeah, pretty much. I don't remember it that well, but I treat every boss like a Dark Souls boss. Just stay behind it. Get out of the way of attacks. Let's go get it. Run! Oh, why am I? There we go. That was weird. My mouse wasn't. It was not cooperating with me. Laser beams. Go. Sorry, I didn't realize that was centered on me. Whoops. There we go. Tail. Easy fights, dude. Look, it's a claw attack. Wabba. Yeah, it's. This is one of the only boss fights like in the entire game that doesn't have any form of like identification for actually seeing what the thing is gonna do. It's really, well, there is, but only on the physical thing. There's not like things on the ground. There's no markers on the ground to show, hey, by the way, this is the range of the attack, etc., etc. I think it's fun. You have to actually pay attention to what the boss, like what the boss itself is doing. Whoops. Laser. No. Oh, oops, sorry. There. I got out of it. That was my bad. We did it. We did it. We beat the Manticore. Now, it was probably a lot more complicated than it actually was for me because I was out of it. Woo! We did it. Woo! I give it to you, QG Kiriki Kuki. Look at that, ninja legs. I won them. What do they even look like? They look over the top and ridiculous. They look over the top and ridiculous. Oh my god. Look, it's our friends. They fell through a hole.
Great.
Are you all right?
Aye. Everything's still attached.
For now.
Ah, it seems both our paths led here. Very good.
Yes.
We spent altogether too much time fleeing fiends horrid and numerous. How fared you?
Killing fiends horrid and numerous.
Much the same, then. 'Twould appear this place is yet inhabited by King Theodoric's kin, or what is left of them. The work of terrible magics, I fear.
Yes.
Terrible, aye. But their misfortune is our fortune?
True.
Quite. By the 12, there is even more than I imagined.
Mm-hmm. We got money. We're not gonna see a penny of it.
Oh, I can't wait to see the look on Lisa's face. Thanks
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All I had to do was click the button one more time and I was back out of the cutscene. Okay. Arnvald and I forged ahead at the fastest pace we could manage, but I was not surprised to find you waiting for us. I suppose it serves us right for challenging the Warrior of Light. Next time we should agree on some manner of handicap. We may have lost all for now, but think of what we found. Quite. I am still reeling at the sight of that mountain of riches. Like how you reeled at the sight of the floating specter, you mean? You should have heard him scream better. Must you dwell on such more momentary lapses? We have found the Mad King's trove, and that's all that matters.
We did it.